Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. So I'm just going to do a quick weekly review to kind of look back over the charts of last week, kind of see what they look like. I told you guys this is one of the best ways to actually do back testing to make absolutely certain that when you're looking at indicators, trading systems, or strategies, that you're looking at accurate information that also included news events that could have impacted the performance of that indicator, trading system, or whatever, or strategy. A lot of you guys are back testing things, looking 6 months back, but you don't really know whether there was news events or something like that, which look at this move right here. See that? Where I caught it right off the top for 120 pip drop. Okay. Why? Because it was news. So this is what you're not including in your back testing. So when you're saying, oh, this thing doesn't work or this system is this and this, you really don't know for sure whether it was due to news, because if you are actually trading the way we do, we always check news first before we take a trade, which means that whatever trading system strategy or whatever you're back testing, your results may not be accurate, because truth is, if it was like what just happened on Friday, NFP news, would you have traded that? No. The market would have did its move, but you wouldn't have traded that news event or the Fed interest rates that happened on Wednesday. Would you have traded that during that news? No, you wouldn't have. So you can't always just run it through that little back tester thing that comes with your trading platform and just say, okay, here's the results, because truth is, some of those trades you probably wouldn't have took anyway because it wouldn't have met your rules if you're a person who actually watch and pays attention to news events before you take trades, okay? But anyway, this one was a hot one. As you can see, this is on GU on Friday. And by the just so if anybody's watching this later on, I am recording this. It is February 3rd, 2024. So if you see this a week, 2 weeks, or a year from now, which we do have people who watch our videos going all the way back a year, you'll know exactly what day I'm doing this review. Okay, so it is Saturday. So that means this was on yesterday, which was February 2nd, 2024. All right, so I'm going to go through all the pairs really quickly and just look at it from the perspective of the ocean wave and also from the perspective of the sexy analyst with simplicity. Before I do that, let me show you guys something pretty cool, just in case you're interested. We are now at 72-7, 72 wins and only 7 losses in our first month with the copycat service. I'm so happy about that. Oops, wrong tab. I want to go here to this green one to look at the results. I'll plug in all the other numbers in the regular signals group, and I'm waiting on Miss Jenny to bring her numbers so we can give those numbers as well for here. But as of right now, this week in the regular signals group, it was 5 wins and no losses. And Miss Jenny's live session, see, they won all their trades. I just got to wait for her to give me her numbers. And then also for the copycat, we did 10 wins and only 3 losses. And you got to understand, last week is one of the worst news event weeks you can be trading. It happens once a month. And that's where you have the Euro came out with their interest rate news. GBP came out with their news. AUD came out with their news. Then the Fed interest rate news came out, and then it closed the week off with NFP. So that's like the perfect storm of news events, and we still pulled off 10 wins and only 3 losses. So if you add up last January, in which this is the 5th week of January, I need to move it up. But either way it goes, that would put us at 72 wins and only 7 losses for the month. So you can see why people are passing their prop firm challenges using our copycat service. So again, if you just want to be copied on our trades, then sign up for the copycat service. All right, let's get into the charts. Let's get into it. All right, I'm going to go and start with Ocean Wave first. So let's click into the Ocean Wave charts, if I can get there. Okay, so let's start with A-Swiss. And I always start with the 30-minute time frame just to see, because it's pretty neutral. And you can see that, and I'm going to hit Control Y, which brings up what's called your day separators. And you can see how many days went by from the arrow. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. So you could have rolled A-Swiss all the way down from Sunday to this week. So you could have just rolled it. You could have just took it on down. And to its lowest point, got 67 pips. But right here, it's about 30-something pips. So not bad. A-Swiss is more of a slow-moving pair because it's the Swiss. But again, you would have won. Now this one dipped down right here. Went, dipped. See, AUD news, dipped. Okay, came back up and dipped again. Okay, so yeah, not bad. And so the ocean wave is still beast mode. Now see here, this is neutral. See how this is going sideways? I go to the 4-hour time frame, and you can see exactly what's going on. See how it is going down. It still has the potential to go down, but see, look what happens. It's just a sideways motion. So anytime if you are using my ocean wave and you seeing this, this means move over to another pair. Okay, because it's just consolidating. Okay, so nothing much over there. We'll see more on this Friday what happened with the other system when we get to it. Okay, this one, nice little drop right here. See that? Boom, boom. Take your profit. So yeah, you would have easily look from here to here. That was 137. Wow. Okay, AUD news, same thing. See, AUD news. Boom, nice ones. So no losses so far on those. Raggedy. I don't do raggities. See, I don't like all that. Nope. See, it's just choppy. So I wouldn't have traded this. But I will tell you this: if I had to choose, I will be taking this upside move right here. All of this is nice. So next week, if I had to take a trade on this, yes, I would be taking the buy trade on that. That's beautiful setup. Okay, this one here, again, sideways. See, go to the 4-hour and you'll see it. Just nothing. It's flat. So I wouldn't have traded that. Okay. And let's see. Wait for it to populate. Okay. Kind of weird. It did drop right here and then pull back in midweek reversal. So Euro AUD. Now this was nice. It bumped up on the AUD news, came back up. Looked like it want to push higher on next week. We don't know for sure, but it looked like it wants to push a bit higher. So you'll have to see about that. Let's check the 4-hour. Look at that 4-hour. Saying, oh boy, up and away. 1 hour as well. So that's a potential one. We'll wait and see what the market does after the weekend and it opens. Okay. So this is ECAD. Look at that. You could have rolled that thing for a nice, tidy sum. Wow. Look at there. That is 92 pippers. Closed out at about 70 pips for the week. That's not bad. Easy money. Sit back and relax money. That's what that is. Okay. Sit back and relax money. Coaster down. News event. And then it comes back. Okay. It still comes back down. And we'll see that on the other system. Okay. Drop. See, just get your money. 1 to 1, 1 to 2s, 1 to 3. Look at that. That was 160 pips basically. And if you would have entered, could have put your stop anywhere up here. So yeah, you would have got your money. Nice and easy. Just use patience, but yeah, you would have got your money. Same thing here. Midweek reversal pulls it back up. And let me go back and explain this. This is what I'm telling you guys. It'll drift in the same direction. And then when midweek comes out, that's why you switch systems, because it does midweek what? Reversals. It reverses back up. So you got to get out and pay attention. Some of them will stay in that, but some of them will reverse. Okay. Like the Swiss. See, the Swiss is one of those that just tends to stay in the mood wherever it's going. It doesn't really reverse that hard. So if you're going to follow pairs that just really, stay in their trend, the Swiss pairs, any of the Swiss pairs typically would do it. As you can see, it stayed in its trend and then it stayed in its trend here. So not bad. It did do a reversal on Friday, a little bit of reversal. So that's cool. But look at what you could have did. You could have just sat in that thing the whole time. Okay. So that one is not really impacted much by the midweek reversal in my experience. Okay. Same thing with EG. This is Euro GBP. See, it's in the downtrend. See. Nice, easy money. They're also not the popular pairs that people trade too. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. The popular pairs that people trade, yeah, you see the midweek reversals, but the ones that don't. Now, remember I told you about EA, Euro AUD, possibly going up. Look at this. This is GA, also saying the same thing. So I will be keeping my eye out on this one for an up move. Let's go to the 4-hour, take a look at what's happening. See, same exact look. So that potentially could be going up higher. GN, not much there. Okay. Not much there. Let's go to the, back it up to the 15. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it that much. Okay, not enough meat on the bone, but it could be potential right there. Nice setup though, I will tell you that. Fresh arrow, everything is saying go, go. But again, you want to wait till the market opens, wait until it settles out in the evening Asian session. Then you come and take a look to see if that's really where it is. Okay, because the weekend, anything can happen over the weekend. Alrighty then. GCAD fell straight down the well. I think there was some news that came out on the CAD as well. So anyway, see this? See, what did I tell y'all? What's this pair? GBP what? Swiss. So truth is, if you have the ocean wave and you really just want to set it and forget it pairs, go for the Swiss pairs. Anything with the CHF, keep your eye out on that one. That one is Tokyo Drift. It just drifts like a lazy river. It won't move fast, but it'll get you there. I'll repeat, it won't move fast, but it'll get you there. Okay, it'll get you some nice profits without any hard struggle. Okay, see, that's 60 pips. Not bad for the week. Just imagine you took one or two of these trades and you went on a road trip, or you went on vacation, or we have truck drivers, we have airline pilots, we have, well, stewardess, you know, all these different people who can't be on the charts. So just imagine you take one or two of these trades a week with a nice lot size, and then you finish your week off in profit. Not bad. No stress, no worries, because the Swiss barely get any news. So it's a very slow moving pair. So guess what? You're in no rush anyway, because you're not staring at your charts every day. You can't. Okay. If you're a truck driver, you can't stare at your charts every 5 minutes like people working in the office finna get fired. So this would be a great pair. Any of the Swiss pairs, CHF. The CHF is the Swiss franc. Okay. It's not chief or chef. It's the Swiss. So trade the Swiss with the ocean wave and get you this easy money. You'll make this money easy money. Okay, no brainers. Okay, unlike this, see how choppy this is? Go to the 4 hour. Now you'll see my 120 pips on the other side. Okay, I caught this thing, but look at this one from the 4 hour. It was just drifting. Now it's just hitting neutral. See how it's flattening out? So on the ocean wave, okay, I would have left that alone on the ocean wave, but you'll see when we get to the simplicity, it was a different story. Okay, why? Because that one is highly traded, so it deals with midweek reversals. That's why, and you'll see it. Okay, so if you want to avoid midweek reversal pairs, start off with the CHF. Okay, start trading the CHF, which stays in the trend longer than the other pairs, in my opinion. Okay, all right, so that's that. So this one also drift, midweek reversal, it shoots up, and you can see this now. Midweek reversal, there you go. Okay, so the popular pairs that a lot of people trade. Again, if you have the ocean wave, that's why I tell you, get your money in the beginning of the week and get out in midweek. Midweek, like Wednesday, start collecting profits, because that's where the midweek reversal begins. Now, for an example, how many pips you could have got off of this? Boom, boom, 168 pips. Don't be greedy. Take the money. And then it reversed. And this is what people do. They get too greedy, had all that money, and then the market reversed, and they back basically at nothing. See? They're right back at nothing. Too greedy. Get out. Same thing here. See? Drift. There we go. But look at what pair. What pair? NZD what? CHF. There you go again. See? It just stayed real slow, but it stayed there. Told you. Any of the Swiss. All right. This is CAD. NZD CAD, really just neutral. I wouldn't have traded that. Boring. Ooh, that's noisy. Noisy. Oh, God, that's too noisy for me. See? Why? Look at the 4 hour. It's going flat. That's why. A lot of noise. Nothing there. NU, let's let it populate. Flat. Bunch of nothing. And then you have the drop on Friday, which we'll see shortly. USD CHF. Okay. Look at that. See that slow drift? Slow, and then just collapse. Okay. That's why I said, if you're going to trade these, just be patient. All right. That was about 55 pips. Slow move. Slow boiling crab. And then it popped up because of news at the end of the week. Okay. But you could have collected your little pips and kept moving your stop if you wanted to trail it, and you would have been good. All right. And this is going to have a pop at the end. See, because of news on Friday. But before then, look at there. See, that's why I said if you're going to trade the ocean wave, this is excellent for the beginning of the week. In fact, what it does, it helps you to trade a whole lot less because as you're seeing with each one of these pairs, if you jump in early in the week, like on a Sunday or Monday, and just get out on Wednesday, you're already done trading for the week. You don't have to trade the entire week. You just trade the first half of the week when the market is in a trending mood. Because you can see each one of these started having what? Midweek reversals, midweek reversals. So just trade one half of the week, get your profits, and you're done. Okay, so for an example, you was here. Okay, midweek, boom, that's 72 pips. Get out. You're done. Go on vacation for the week. You don't have to trade the second half of the week. Trend traders, learn to get out. Sunday to Wednesday is basically your time. After that, get out. Get out. You're done. You have a very short work schedule. 3 days a week. Same thing. See? See, look at that. Slow, 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 slow. Drop, 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 drop. Boom. Midweek reversal, and you back up. So, don't hold it. Get your pips. At its low, that was 130 pips. Midweek reversal, it gave it all back because you're being greedy. Everybody get it? Take a look at gold. Okay. Gold, see, it was on a move up. Midweek reversal, it dropped back down. See? At its peak, 305 pips. And then it reversed and dropped because of news on Friday. Get your money and get out. Okay, this is the NAS. Nasty NAS. It's the nasty NAS. Not much there. The US 30 gave you some good pips. See? Slow, nice move. I like the US 30 on the ocean wave. Nice moves. Very smooth, nice move. And of course the S&P will be equivalent to the US 30. And there we go. Same thing. Nice and smooth moves. Did dip below the neutral zone, but no new arrow. And there you go. Went right back up. Okay. All right. Now let's go over to the other system and then we'll be wrapping this up. All right. Let's go. And this one, I always start on the 4-hour time frame. So see, you can see the drop on the AUD pairs because of that news that came out on them. That's what I said. Always check the news. Ooh, Lord have mercy. This is a nice setup for a pow, double action back up. Double tap. Wow. Wow. I like that one. Lord have mercy. That's pretty cool. Probably going to pull it back down and retest this low right here on the 15. But yeah, that's a nice little entry. Nice one. Cute. Cute. But look at that drop. See? Drop. Same thing here. See? News event. NFP news. Dropped. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. See, that's that Swiss JPY. I told you. See how it's just clustering in a range? Clustering in the range. Nothing there. Nothing there. This one is interesting. You have this right here. But again, seeing that it's going into the first and the beginning of the week, which typically trends, it could break out. But we'll see. I like that. See that? What's the direction of the trend? Down. That looks like a nice little 430. But again, because the other part of the week in the beginning, and this is that Euro AUD I was telling you about, it could break through here and keep on going. So just always keep your eyes on that. That's why you double check both systems. Now this one is clustering right here. That's the Euro AUD and Euro CAD. That looks like a good buy opportunity. I probably is going to test this bottom. One more get down. But that would be a good one for a buy, in my opinion. See that drop? Big old candle. Why? News. News. Friday. And that one is an example. When I told you guys about the exceptional days or days of exception, when you have big, massive moves like this, then sometimes it will try to pull back up a little bit early, other than midweek reversal. Like this one here. This one move was so massive. That one candle was 75 pips. So yeah, it looks like it may pull up for a breather. It may or may not. Who knows? But, you know, that's when you might have exceptions to the days of reversals versus it not staying in the trend at the beginning of the week. Because if it was massive destructive news that forced it down way too fast, it could just be like a, rubber band that or just rebounds back. But we'll see. Ain't no telling. All right. I don't see much of nothing. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Well, now I like this. I like this. Why? It's that 430 strategy I was telling y'all about. So wait for the arrow on that 30-minute. See, look at all this support right here. See, now that may be create a 430 strategy. Okay. I got to wait until my 9 o'clock hour to see if it's going to happen. Because I told you with the 430 strategy, it can happen at any time, any day of the week. Okay. It can happen any day of the week. So look at all that support sitting right here. Ooh, bing, bang, baby. Bing, bang. I've been cooking grease. I've been cooking French fries and fish in that hot grease 430. That 430 is a beast mode. But look at that. All that support right here. So the likelihood of it breaking through without it having significant news, which I haven't checked news events yet, but the likelihood, that look delicious, Jesus. And that means, look, each one of them is doing the same thing. Which one is that? The CAD. See? CAD, CAD, GBP, CAD, AUD, CAD. See? All of these are doing the same thing. News pushed way too far down. Now it looks like it's potential for a bounce back up. Okay? There's that G Swissy. Okay? Look at that. Tap that. Y'all want to play in the channel? Play in the channel? Okay, cool. As soon as you hit that top, pop, got they behind. Y'all see this channel that they playing in? Let me draft it up for you so y'all can see this channel. Okay? That's the channel it's playing in. So you want to come up to the top and hit resistance? They dropped. You hit that bottom, you come up. Resistance, boom, 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 boom. So when you came up to here, you shot all the way up and touched this, bam, got you. NFP news. NFP news. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. You want to play around? We got you. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. I wouldn't be surprised if this one sets up as well for support. It's in the batter's box. Okay. I would not be surprised. See, it could come down, do a double touch, and get your buy arrow. And this would be one of those where it says days of exception or exceptional days. In other words, it may go ahead and do an early day reversal instead of waiting midweek because of what? The massive news that forced you to come all the way down here. That is where days of exception or exceptional days come in. And that was a 76 pip drop because of CAD news. So therefore, these will probably recover early and pull back up instead of waiting for the midweek reversal. All of them did the same thing, which was what? CAD pairs, NZD CAD, AUD CAD, Euro CAD, GBP CAD. They all did the same thing. Okay. Same thing. News. And this is what I'm talking about when I'm telling you guys about, the reversals. I'm sorry, about back testing indicators. You're constantly talking about back testing indicators, but you're not doing it right. Because what happens, look at this massive move. Why was this massive move happening? Well, because of news. What news? NFP. So you got to take that into consideration if you're going to back test indicators or trading systems. That was like a 93 pip move in a couple of hours. Why? Because of news. So if you just back test an indicator, oh, it lost right here. No, you didn't take into account the news. Because would you have traded that if you knew the big news event was coming out? Probably not. See, you're inaccurate. So doing a weekly back test just to check it and see compared to the news is more beneficial. Okay, here's USD Swiss. See, it bounced off that. See that? Ooh, look at there. We didn't get the arrow, but look at that. You can see that support. Bounce right off that support, off that 4 hour. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, I love that. Ooh, I love that stuff. I love it. So that's the same setup I'm seeing here. Okay. That's the same setup I'm seeing here. See that bounce off that support? And the key is look at the trend line direction. The trend line direction was saying what? Up. Okay. And by the way, thank you, copycat team, because y'all, ooh, we ate good. We ate good off that news. Okay. All right, here we go. We're almost done. Same thing. Look at that bounce. Boom. Nice. Nice moves. Okay. See? Same exact thing. What was the direction of the trend? Look at that. Boom. There you go. There you go. Let's go to gold. See? Hit that resistance and drop. Midweek reversal. Okay. This one. It just did its own thing. The stock market is different. I'm very cautious of the stock market, which is the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and US 30. The reason why, they're better, in my opinion, to be traded not with this system, but more with the ocean wave, because they function highly functional off of news, not just trading patterns, but off of news. They're driven by daily news. So they're driven by a lot more news than the Forex market. So therefore, you want to use a system that actually can read that news a lot better on a daily basis, not just a one-time event, but on a daily basis, because it's kind of like the Forex market get hit with a meteor every once in a while. Meteor, bad news, okay? But the stock market is following news daily, and it can be impacted just simply by, for an example, if Apple comes out and report a bad earnings report for the quarter, then guess what? The stock market start acting crazy, or the NAS start acting crazy. It ain't got nothing to do with NAS itself as a whole, but one company coming out with bad earnings could cause it to do that. Okay. If the banking sector comes out with bad news, it can impact the stock market. So the stock market is way more concerning when you're trying to treat it with reversals. So I would be very cautious of trying to do reversals so much with the stock market versus with the Forex market. The Forex market looking for reversals is much easier during midweek. Stock market is functioning off a whole different system of information, so therefore it's driven differently. Okay, so that's why I believe the ocean wave system would be the best bet if you're going to try to use the any one of my systems to trade the indices, which is the S&P 500, NASDAQ, or the US 30. Okay. All right, guys, that's a wrap. And I will see you in tomorrow's video for the news events that's coming up for the week. Okay. Thank you very much.